Hey everyone, welcome back to the Native English Podcast, brought to you by Native English Stories. I'm Sarah.
And I'm John. If you're learning English right now and you sometimes feel confused, tired, or maybe just not as confident as you'd like to be, today's episode was made specifically for you.
That's because today we're talking about something incredibly important, your mindset.
We aren't talking about grammar today, no vocabulary lists. We're talking about how you actually think, because the way you think completely changes the way you speak.
Exactly. John, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Sarah, when you hear the word mindset, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I think about attitude. It's the way someone looks at life or how they react when things get difficult.
Yes, and in English, mindset is such a common topic. People talk about it constantly, at work, at school, and in casual chats with friends. It comes up everywhere.
So today, we're going to help our listeners learn how to talk about their mindset in simple, natural English. No pressure and no complicated vocabulary.
Just real English you can actually use. Let's start with the basics. If someone asks you, what kind of mindset do you have? A lot of beginners tend to panic.
Oh, definitely. They think, oh no, this is a big, serious question. I have no idea what to say.
But the answer can be beautifully simple. You can just say, I try to stay positive. That's it.
Simple sentence, but a very strong meaning.
Or you could say, I have a learning mindset. Or even, I'm always trying to improve myself.
Those sentences sound so natural and very real.
Now, let's talk about a positive mindset. This is a huge topic right now, especially with everything we see online in the wellness space.
People often say, I try to think positively. You hear that everywhere, and it's a perfect phrase for beginners to use.
Another great example is, I don't give up easily. That's a powerful mindset sentence.
Or even, I believe I can improve. That's perfect for English learners because it's honest and motivating at the same time.
Now, let's touch on the other side, a negative mindset. But we'll do it gently because everyone has their difficult days.
Of course, sometimes people say, I overthink a lot. That's incredibly common.
Or, I worry too much. That's just real life.
Or even, I doubt myself sometimes. That sentence is very human and very honest.
And English gives you the words to say those things out loud without any shame.
Now let us imagine a real conversation. You meet a friend. They look a little tired and heavy.
You ask, how are you feeling these days?
They reply, my mindset is not very good right now.
And you respond, that is okay. We all have our ups and downs.
That is supportive, kind, natural English, not complicated at all.
Now let's talk about growth mindset, because this term has become very popular in recent years.
Growth mindset means you believe you can grow, you can learn, you can change. You're not fixed.
So you can say, I see mistakes as lessons. Beautiful sentence. Simple but really deep.
Or I am open to learning new things. That is also very common in job interviews, by the way.
Yes, employers love hearing that.
Now, very important for our listeners, English learning mindset. Many learners walk around thinking, my English is bad. We want to help change that.
Instead of saying, my English is bad, try saying, my English is improving.
That small change matters so much.
Or say, I am still learning. That sentence removes so much pressure immediately.
Now let's talk about confidence mindset, because everyone wants confidence, but confidence actually starts in your mind before it comes out in your words.
You can say, I'm learning to trust myself. That's a powerful sentence.
Or I am becoming more confident day by day. That's a great daily English sentence.
Now, imagine someone asks, how do you stay motivated? You could answer, I remind myself why I started.
Wow, that is motivational and very real.
Or, I focus on progress, not perfection. That sentence is genuinely gold.
Let us talk about mindset in daily life situations. Morning mindset. You can say, I start my day with a positive thought.
Or, I try to stay calm in the morning. Very simple, very achievable.
Work mindset. I do my best. I don't stress too much.
Learning mindset. I practice step by step. Perfect for beginners and advanced learners alike.
Now emotions, because mindset and emotions are deeply connected.
You can say, I get frustrated sometimes. That's honest.
But then add, I try not to give up. That's where the mindset shows.
Listeners, try repeating these in your mind. I'm learning at my own pace. I do not compare myself with others. I believe I can improve.
These are mindset sentences, simple English, strong meaning.
Now, one more important thing. Fear. Many learners fear making mistakes so much that they stay completely silent.
But mindset changes that. You can say, mistakes help me learn. That one sentence changes everything.
When your mindset is relaxed, your words flow better. You don't panic. You don't freeze.
You speak slowly, you speak clearly. That's real English, not perfect English, but real.
And real is what matters. Can I ask you something a little personal, John?
Of course.
Do you genuinely believe mindset changes life? Not just English learning, but life itself?
Honestly, yes. I think mindset changes everything. Two people can face the exact same problem and react in completely different ways.
Exactly. One person says, this is impossible. The other says, this is difficult, but I will try.
Same situation, different mindset, very different results.
Now, let's look at challenges. Challenges are part of life and absolutely part of learning English.
When someone faces a challenge, they can say, I see this as a chance to grow. That's mindset English.
And imagine someone feels stuck. Very common feeling, especially after months of learning and not feeling visible progress.
They can say, I feel stuck right now. That's honest.
But then the mindset comes in. They add, but I know things can change.
That sentence gives real hope. It doesn't deny the difficulty, it just doesn't surrender to it.
Now, failure. This is a big topic. Many learners are afraid of failure, especially when it comes to speaking English in front of others.
They say, I am afraid of making mistakes. Very common.
But mindset English changes it. Instead, you say, I'm learning from my mistakes.
Powerful, simple, strong.
Now, imagine someone asks, why are you learning English? Many learners freeze on this question.
Yes, but the answer can be easy. You can say, I want to improve my life.
That's mindset. Or, I want more opportunities for myself.
Very real, very motivating. Now let's talk about self-talk, what you say to yourself inside your own head.
People talk to themselves constantly. If your self-talk is negative, your mindset suffers and your confidence shrinks.
So instead of thinking, I am bad at English, you say, I am still learning English.
That small word change matters enormously.
Daily mindset sentences. Morning, I will do my best today. Or softer, I will try my best today.
Even better, honestly. Trying is real. Trying shows effort and honesty.
Work or study mindset. I am open to feedback. That sentence shows real maturity.
Learning mindset. I practice step by step. Perfect for beginners and advanced learners alike.
Now, comparison. Very dangerous for mindset. People compare themselves with others, especially on social media, and always find themselves coming up short.
So you can say, I try not to compare myself with others. That's a healthy mindset sentence.
Or, I focus on my own journey. Beautiful, natural English.
And patience. English learning needs patience. Life needs patience.
You can say, I am learning to be patient. That sentence works in almost every situation.
Now, imagine someone asks, how do you deal with stress? You can answer, I try to stay calm, or I take things one step at a time.
That is very natural, everyday English. Very useful.
And emotions. Some days you feel motivated, some days tired, some days somewhere in between.
You can say, some days are hard, but I keep going. That is mindset English in action.
Now, imagine you made a mistake at work, or you failed a test. Instead of saying, I am a failure, you say, this is a lesson for me.
That sentence transforms pain into growth. It is a real mindset shift.
Now, let us slow down for a moment. Take a breath.
When your mind is calm, your words come out easier. Your English feels lighter.
There's something many people feel but rarely say out loud. Inner pressure. The feeling that you must be perfect.
Perfect English, perfect pronunciation, perfect sentences every time.
But that pressure hurts your mindset deeply. So let's say a very important sentence together.
I do not need to be perfect.
Say it again. I do not need to be perfect.
That sentence alone can relax your whole body when you're in a difficult moment.
Yes, it's like releasing a breath you've been holding for a long time.
Now, imagine you're speaking English and you forget a word. Your heart beats fast. You feel embarrassed.
Instead of stopping completely, you say, "Let me think for a moment."
That's confident mindset English, not panic, just a calm, natural pause.
Self-belief, trusting yourself even when things are hard. You can say, "I believe in myself."
Simple sentence, very powerful. Or softer, I'm learning to believe in myself. That's very honest.
Now, let's connect mindset with daily struggles, because life is genuinely not always smooth.
Some days you feel tired, some days completely unmotivated, some days just a bit sad.
And that's entirely normal. So you can say, "Today is not my best day."
And then add, tomorrow can be better.
That's mindset English. It doesn't pretend everything is wonderful, but it doesn't give up either.
Patience with yourself. Many people are wonderfully patient with other people, but brutal with themselves.
So say, "I am being patient with myself." Beautiful sentence.
Or, I give myself time. That sentence feels genuinely kind.
Overthinking. Many learners overthink before speaking. They build the sentence perfectly in their head, and then the moment passes.
Instead of overthinking, they can say, I speak, even when I'm not completely sure. That's courage mindset.
Consistency. Motivation comes and goes. You truly cannot depend on it every single day.
So mindset helps when motivation is low. You can say, I stay consistent, or I show up every day.
Those sentences are strong. Not glamorous, not exciting, but real and solid.
Many learners say, my English is slow, but slow is not bad. Slow is careful. Slow is thoughtful.
So you can say, "I'm learning at my own pace." That sentence removes so much unnecessary stress.
Now, fear of judgment, very common. People worry about what others will think if they make mistakes.
So they stay quiet. But mindset English helps. You can say, "I don't let fear stop me."
Or, I focus on learning, not on being judged. That's a freeing sentence.
Emotions make language real. You can say, "I feel proud of myself." Many learners never say this, but they should.
Or, I'm happy with my progress. That's a healthy and honest mindset.
And if you feel completely stuck, like nothing is improving, you can say, "I feel stuck, but I won't stop."
That sentence is strength in simple words.
Now, supporting others. You can say, "We support each other," or "I'm not alone in this journey."
And if a friend needs encouragement, you simply say, believe in yourself, or you're doing great.
Simple words, enormous impact.
Now, let's do one final mindset practice together. Just listen for a moment and really feel these sentences.
I am learning. I am growing. I am patient with myself. I do not give up.
Those sentences are simple, sure, but they're incredibly powerful regardless of their size.
Please be kind to yourself. You're learning an entire new language. That is genuinely not an easy task.
So, say it with me. I am proud of myself. Say it one more time.
I am proud of myself. You truly deserve to say that. You've been showing up for yourself, and that really counts.
Language isn't just a collection of words. It's confidence, it's expression. It's a way to connect with the world.
And your mindset is what decides how you use that language, whether you speak with fear or with courage, with pressure or with peace.
Choose peace, choose patience, and always choose growth.
Because you're capable. You always have been. You just needed the right mindset to finally see it.
Before we wrap up today, we want to thank you for listening, for learning, and for not giving up on yourself, even on the hard days.
If this episode gave you a little boost, please subscribe to the Native English podcast and share it with someone who might need some encouragement today.
Also, take a look at the pinned comment below. We've listed today's mindset affirmations there. Reply and tell us which one meant the most to you. We genuinely read every single one.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm John. Keep learning, keep believing in yourself.
We'll meet you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.